Not Your Average Radio, Big Homie Monski, MixBosses.com. I got a special guest in the house, man. Let him know who's on the interview, brother.
What's going on, man? It's the homie Darias, man. We're tuning in live right here with the homie Monski, man. Not Your Average Radio. What's going on, dog?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You got it down. I'm telling you, you're the first person to say all that stuff, so I appreciate you. Usually people say like, "Oh, this is Darias. That's it. This is Darias. Fuck with me. I'm the only one here." I'm like, "Oh, what about me?" So hey, shout out to you for that.
Yeah, for sure, dog. You know, you gotta show love, man.
Nah, I'm just bullshitting. No, honestly, this is your show. This is your time. So we're here to talk about you. So again, yeah, thank you for coming through, man. I've been playing a couple of your tracks for a while. You've been fucking with Not Your Average Radio for a while, man. So yeah. I do definitely appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. We appreciate you too, dog, for real.
That's what's up. What's up, man? All right. So let's get into some questions real quick, man. Yeah, like I said, you and I, we've known each other for a little bit, and I play your tracks on Not Your Average Radio. Keep them in rotation. Dope ass tracks, brother. And
appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it.
No doubt, man. And I always like to know, I consider the artists that I fuck with and that I play on Not Your Average Radio. I consider you guys friends, and family for real, because you're helping me out and I'm helping you out. So it's more than just like, oh, somebody I know. Like, holy shit, you take time to show love to Not Your Average Radio. So I want to take time to get to know about you. Like, how did you get into the music? What made you want to become a rapper?
Definitely, man. Well, truthfully, music pretty much runs in the family, man. I have like uncles that were in a band, and growing up, I always used to watch them do, their thing on stage. And then my cousins are the ones that introduced me like to hip hop and shit. And then after that, it pretty much at age 13, I kind of just started like messing around with it. And then one of my cousins actually bought recording equipment, a mic and all that. They set it up. We did our little thing, and then two of my cousins pretty much saw potential in me and were like, let's run with what you're doing and shit. So I was at like age 13, and then like at 16, I pretty much started actually recording and like trying to put in work. So I've pretty much been doing it since then, man.
That's what's up. And I don't know if this is a bad question, but how old are you now? How long have you been doing this for?
How long have I been just rapping or actually putting in work in the recording like studios and shit?
All the above. Like this is we usually focus on hip hop and underground hip hop stuff like that, but we want to know about your music. You know what I mean? Because we're down. Anything musically. You said you started like you started fucking with it when you were 13. How old are you now?
Right now I'm 24.
Okay, so that's about 11 years that you've been doing that. So that's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, man. I've been just messing with it for a while, man. I didn't start taking it seriously, 16, 17, and I think I put out a mixtape around that time. It was called Fuck the Static, and that was just my first, attempt at like putting a body of work together as far as tracks and shit. So after that, a couple years later, I put another mixtape together, and it was called I'm in the Building. And then me and my cousin Cali Raw, shout out to Cali Raw. I know he's tuned in right now. Me and him were doing a little bit of collaborations between me and him in the beginning, and we did this video called Nobody in My Way, and we posted it up. We posted that up on YouTube, and we got a lot of feedback and a lot of love off of that video, and off of that, pretty much I kind of just started building off of that first video we did.
That's what's up, man. So how long ago was that you dropped your first mixtape?
My first mixtape, I was probably 17, man. Probably like 17 when I first. No, that's a lot. Like 18 when I put my first mixtape together. That was a long time ago. Like I said, that was like my first attempt at doing something like that. And then after that, like maybe a year, 2 years later, I put another mixtape together. I only have 3 mixtapes out right now that I've ever done. Fuck the Static, I'm in the Building, and Under Pressure, which is what I just dropped like last year. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have as far as my projects, and everything else I just put on SoundCloud or like YouTube videos and shit.
That's what's up. Hey, as you're talking, I'll be honest with you, I'm taking notes. You know what I mean? I was like, all right. So you started when you were 13 doing music. About 16, you started actually doing rapping and stuff like that. And about 18, you did your first mixtape. About 20, you did another one. Probably 20. So every like 2 years, you were dropping a mixtape. That's a pretty good grind that you got going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, for a while after that first video, like I said with my cousin Cali Raw, we kind of slowed down, man, and that was our biggest downfall because, like I said, when we dropped that video, we were kind of building a little bit of a buzz off of that video. We didn't even have like a project out. It was just that one video, and then I put another video, and we started seeing the same feedback. And after that video, it was like wow between that video until I dropped my next mixtape, which was Under Pressure. And then between that lag time, man, it kind of died down a little bit, and then we had to pretty much start rebuilding. But we definitely have kind of been, trying to stay consistent as far as now what we've been doing today. I've been going on shows, doing these tours with like different artists and stuff, and just trying to stay consistent with all that.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I see you, man. I see you doing those tours like we're talking about right now, a little bit off the phone. I mean, off the radio. You're fucking with I Suppose and the Truth Tour and stuff like that. So that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
dope.
yeah. I'm doing a Truth Tour with I Suppose. Shout out to I Suppose. I've been doing I did the RDS tour, which was the tour we had before this one, and then I jumped off the Truth Tour, which is the one we're on right now. I also did a couple shows on Reveries tour. I hit San Francisco with Reverie, Arizona, Tucson, and Phoenix. Yeah, I hit some shows with Reverie, and then did a couple shows on the Sincerely Yours tour with Forrest too.
There you go, man. You're fucking with pretty big names, man, in the underground music, hip hop fucking scene, man. That's dope. That's dope, man. Shout out to you for
definitely,
that.
man. You got to network with a lot of these people, man, that are like, coming up too in your area and shit. You know what I mean? It's like a whole little underground network, man, of like artists that are all networking with each other and shit. So I'm just trying to get my foot in the door as far as getting into that whole scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And you've been fucking with everybody but Young Baka Productions, man. So I know we talked about a little bit about you getting on the We the West and stuff. So looking forward to that,
actually,
man.
Yeah, I just met the homie at the B-side shop this past weekend, I believe, at West Covina. I met him there, and we chopped it up a little bit. He said one of the homies from 498 the Fam, shout out to 498 the Fam. One of the homies told Young Baka about me, and pretty much he introduced us, and he gave me his information. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get something going with the homie, for sure. I definitely want to jump on that We the West tour. So we're gonna we'll talk about it a little more and get the details settled out.
Dope, man. Definitely, we got to get you on that, man. The We the West is getting bigger and bigger, man. So it's great exposure for the artists, man. That's what's up.
Oh, I've seen, man. I definitely seen it's a different crowd too. What I noticed, as opposed to what I've been doing with the homie, I suppose, and like Reverie, because a lot of the shows are all ages. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of younger crowd, and which isn't a bad thing, of course. Definitely a good thing, but it's always good to perform in front of like the the older crowd, the 21-year-olds. You know what I mean? And I see that We the West that show seems like it has a little more of a older crowd, So definitely that's something I gotta try and get myself into, man.
Yeah, that's dope. And there's nothing wrong, with dealing with all ages. That's just a bigger audience for you to for people to get to know your name. That's what you're trying to do. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's definitely a good thing because they they kind of get to grow with you. As far as like your music goes, they kind of they're still young, so they kind of like if they really fuck with you now, they'll kind of grow with you as you progress, and they'll really fuck with you later. You know what I mean?
That's dope. Yeah, I see the homie. I suppose he's doing big shit over there, mostly in the like in Orange County stuff, huh? That's where he's rocking most of the time.
Yeah, it's Well, we've done shows. We've done out of state shows. I did Utah with him. We did Salt Lake City out in Utah, and that show was actually pretty dope, man. It was a big turnout as far as the crowd that came out to support. So it's a lot of the shows are like Orange County, but I mean we also do out in LA, part of like West Covina and other cities, so like Downey and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw obviously he was there at West Covina at the B-side shop, and I seen him I seen you guys at the Boulevard too, but mostly at the OC and shit like that. That's what's up, man. That's dope.
Definitely, definitely a lot of OC, but I gotta like try and expand to NorCal too, because that's actually what I've been working on lately is figuring out a way to start working my way up to like Northern California and start spreading the music out there.
That's what's up. Hey, I got a lot of just to throw this out there, I got a lot of homies in Fresno. Fresno, has a pretty big rap scene up there, and they fuck with me a lot, man. So unfortunately, like that we're having this conversation right now. 2 weeks ago, they have this thing called Elements for Peace. It's once a year. It's like their biggest hip hop show that they have out there, and it's actually in Clovis. But I'm from over here, so to me it's all Fresno. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I go over there and I'm like, oh man, this is Fresno. They're like, oh no, you're in Clovis. You're in you're like you pass over this field and it's like a different city.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it's all fucking Fresno. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all Fresno, man. No, I've been there actually. I did a show out there with Bora out in Fresno, and it was actually pretty dope. And I did get a couple fans out in Fresno, when I did that show. But I definitely want to get back more into that scene too, and get Central Cali on lock as well.
There you go, man. See, you have a good plan to spread your music and stuff like that. So that's dope. Yeah, I'll definitely ask the homies to see if they got any shows coming up, and I'll let you know about that.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate that for real.
Dope. Of course, man. No problem, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other out. So if I have people that can help you, and connect with. That's what it's about, man.
Definitely, man. I appreciate that for real.
So my next question that I want to ask you is like, what are you working on? Obviously, we just talked about your tours that you're doing.
Yeah.
You said you dropped your mixtape about a year ago. Are you working on another mixtape, or what are you working on musically?
I'm working on another mixtape now, which is actually almost done. I was actually, after my last mixtape, I was actually supposed to jump into an album, but we kind of got sidetracked and started just doing all these tracks, and it kind of started sounding more like a mixtape. So I just started putting a mixtape together, and then I figured I'd kind of like take advantage right now and just start putting this little project and start putting features on this project. That way I can just kind of like fan my fan base as well with certain features that I'm probably gonna have on this mixtape. I'm actually working with two homies from out in New Jersey that I'm probably getting on this mixtape. So that way I hopefully start expanding my music out on the East Coast as well.
Oh shit, there you go, man. You're doing it big now. You're going to the East Coast, up north. That's what's up, man. That's dope.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. Just trying to network with people and trying to just get the name out there, man. Just keep the momentum going, and I can't slow down. I've seen what happens when you slow down. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that again. So I definitely want to be consistent with my music and my projects, and that's why I've been working on this mixtape, hopefully, and then getting all like these dope features on them, and just to network with people and to see what we can create as far as two creative artists get together and just make some dope music, man. And like I said, I was gonna create an album before I got into this mixtape, but I don't know. I'm kind of waiting on the album a little bit, man, because I really want to put it together like perfectly. You know what I mean? It's got to be like perfect to work, and I'm just trying to figure out my image, what it's gonna be as far as concept, because I really want to touch base on a lot of like us being Mexican rappers. You know what I mean? Trying to make it in this game. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot harder for like a Latino rapper to get himself in a hip hop game. So I'm thinking I want to focus a lot on that on my album. So that's gonna be a lot of deep shit. You know what I mean? A lot of shit to cover. So we'll see how it goes, man.
There you go, man. That's what's up. I always like listening to people say like, hey, like I slowed down. I kind of fucked it up because I had a little momentum and I kind of like slept on it. But now you're like, you learn from it and you keep going, and that's outstanding. That's really good to hear.
Definitely, man. You have
that.
Definitely got to, that just happens, and you got to go through just to realize how something can just really like start getting a buzz. You know what I mean? It was just so quick, man, and like I was just getting random love from random places, and I mean, you just you can't slow down or else shit just goes south, man, and then people kind of stop fucking with you, or people just forget. You know what I mean? But yeah, you definitely always got to stay on point, man. Definitely.
Yeah, and not that they forget, but people see your grind. You know what I mean? If they don't think you're serious, then they're not gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like if they see like you do one show like every 6 months, like, oh, Darius, oh yeah, I saw him at the show like at Christmas and it's summertime, and it's like obviously so yeah, it's not that they forget, but it's just that they don't think you're serious. And same thing with me, not just because you're a rapper or you do music. Even here as a show, like there was a time that I was going through some shit and I wouldn't broadcast. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh man, the days that people get used to, you become a schedule, you get a rhythm, and then like people are like, okay, I'm gonna tune into Natural Average Radio, and then I'm not live because I'm over here doing some other shit, and it affects me too. So like something I learned as well. Man. It was really dope.
It applies to everything, man. It applies to everything as far as you want to be successful in something, man. I mean, consistency is crazy important, man. In anything you really do, man. And if you don't have consistency, man, you're not gonna see any progression, man.
There you go. See, even the homie Darius is fucking dropping knowledge right here on Natural Average Radio. That's what it's about, man. I like that shit.
Yeah, definitely, man. You gotta drop some knowledge here and there, man.
That's what's up. Hey, so let's get into some music. We've been chopping it up for a little bit. You sent me new music. At least for me.
I got some new tracks for all the listeners and supporters that are tuned in right now. Real quick, I want to take a moment, thank you guys for tuning in. But yeah, I got some new music off of this new project that I'm putting together right now. I actually performed, I'm not sure, I think I might perform both of these songs at the last show. But yeah, this is just some new shit that I've been working on. I sent you two tracks, right? I sent you kind of a serious one, and I kind of sent you a little more of a upbeat one.
So the ones that I have is Circle of Winners, and it came up. It looks like Apartment B or Appointment B, APTB.
Yeah, Apartment B. Yeah, Apartment
okay.
B and Circle of Winners. Man, that's what we're fucking with tonight.
So go ahead, go ahead and introduce them, and I'll drop them. So I'm gonna shut up now. You go ahead and introduce them, and then as soon as you're done, I'll drop them.
Let's jump into Circle of Winners real quick, and then we'll jump into Apartment B after that. So this right here is Circle of Winners on my new project that's gonna be coming up pretty soon, man. So check it out. Hopefully y'all like it, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Shoot me some feedback on Instagram at Young Darius. For the people I don't know, at Young Darius.
So that's what's up, man. I got the homie Darias still on the line. What's up, big homie?
What's going on, dog?
There you
How
go.
y'all feeling that track, man?
Hey, everybody, man. Hit up the homie Darias at Young Darias or myself. I am _ Monski. Let us know what you thought about that track, man. Some feedback. It's always good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely,
so,
man, definitely.
like we were just talking about, I was listening to it, and him and I were chopping up a little bit. So it is a little different than what he usually, produces that he comes out with. But it was really dope, man. Real laid back, real chill.
Yeah. I definitely on this project, man. I definitely try to get a little more, try to step out of my boundaries a little bit more, trying to fuck with shit that I probably wouldn't usually fuck with, and I kind of just try and I like to really fuck with music, man, as far as doing different shit with it. I don't always like to stay too serious about it. Even though I am most of the time, I like to be a serious rapper and really talk about some shit. But let's not forget, music, it's got to sound, it's got to feel good sometimes too, and it's got to just be something that puts you like in a good mood. You know what I mean? Even if it's not the most lyrical track that I'll drop, sometimes I just make music for feel good and shit. People that listen to it in their cars or really bump it. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I got the homie Colorblind. He's hitting me up. He wants to see what your Facebook page is. I just found it. It's just Young Space Darias. So let me hit him up real quick.
Yeah, Darias, man. Darias. People usually get that confused and they think it's with a U, but no, it's with an A. Young Darias, man. Pretty much anyone out there that's listening that wants to find me on YouTube or Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything is pretty much at Young Darias all put together. So Young Darias, YOUNGDARIAS. That's on Instagram, that's on Twitter, that's on Facebook, and on YouTube it's Young Darias TV. And SoundCloud too. SoundCloud is actually just Darius, so you can, that's why you can find me.
There you go. That's what's up. Let's see here. The homie, Good Guy Dre, they're from Cleveland, Side Street Promotions. He said the track was nice. He wants to download it. Is this downloadable yet? Because you said this is on your upcoming.
It's on my upcoming mixtape. It's actually just it was supposed to be a premiere for tonight, so people can kind of get a taste on what's going to be coming on the tape. But as far as downloading, it's not up on SoundCloud right now. So I don't think anyone will get it. I'm definitely gonna make sure I get the project out soon. That way, the song can be ready for download, and people just, whoever wants to get it can get it. But I would just say whoever really is really trying to listen to it, hit me up, get in touch with me on Instagram, and I'll see what I can do for some of you supporters out there, man.
That's what's up. Also, Manny YZN. So I go to the thing. It's Manny Casillas. He said track was sick. So we're getting a lot of positive feedback. That's what's up, man. That's what I like about this shit, man. People interacting with us. It's not just me. It's not just the homie Darius. It's you guys too as listeners. You guys are equally as important.
Man, definitely. The listeners out there, letting us know that they're really tuned in. We appreciate that for sure.
That's what's up. Yeah. So the homie Good Guy Dre says that he'll be waiting. So just keep him. We'll keep him informed when these tracks will be available and stuff like that. So that's what's up, man. So yeah. So obviously you're getting great feedback already from Circle of Winners. So your next track, want to jump into that?
Yeah, this next track, let's jump into it. It's called Apartment B. Pretty much a little bit of a look, my childhood, and possibly a taste into what the album is kind of going to be. The album is really going to be, obviously the story about me and my childhood and, pains that I've faced, shit that I've gone through, whatever, you know what I mean? So this is pretty much going to be a little taste of my childhood right here and what's going to be coming up on the album, the official album. So this right here is called Apartment B, man. Check it out. Hope y'all like it. Give me some feedback on Instagram. Let me know what y'all think.
All right, man. That's how it's going down right here on Not Your Average Radio. Big homie Monski, mixbosses.com. I got the homie Darius still here, man. What's up, big dog?
Yo, what's going on, man? How y'all like that track, man? You gotta let me know. You gotta give me some feedback, man. Everybody, all the listeners, man, all the supporters that are on right now, man, hit me up on the Instagram. Let me know what y'all thought about the 2 new tracks, and hopefully y'all excited for the mixtape.
There you go. Hey, you guys, this is dope, man. You guys are really giving us feedback as listeners, so looking forward to what you guys thought. If you want to ask me, I thought it was dope as shit, man. I have 3 other tracks from you that I've been spinning for a while. One More Chance, Russian Roulette, and Alcoholic. Those are the ones that I've been spinning for a while now on Not Your Average Radio. So, let me ask you this question. This is a good question. These new tracks that you sent me, are they allowed to be in rotation, or I can't play them until you tell me?
Yeah, definitely, man. go ahead, man. You know, play them out on your station, man, for sure. That's not a problem, dog.
All right, hey, you heard it right here, man. So stay tuned to Not Your Average Radio. We got new tracks from the homie Darias on rotation. But don't ask
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I got people that ask me like, "Hey, send me the MP3." I'll be like, "Yo, you gotta ask the homie, you know, because."
Yeah, definitely, man. No, for sure, man. So everybody out there, all supporters that really fuck with me, make sure y'all fuck with the homie Monski, man, and check out Not Your Average Radio, man. He's gonna keep he's gonna keep my tracks on rotation, man. So when I got new shit, I'm make sure I come back again, premiere it on your station, though.
Of course, man. You always have a home here for real. Like I said, I always
Yeah.
keep that shit in rotation. And right now, when we were off the air, he's just telling me that he's working with some dudes from New Jersey. And I'll let you tell the story, man. Let him know.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much when I first put up my tracks on your station and you had them in rotation, some homie from New Jersey hit me up on the Twitter and he sent me a DM. He's like, hey, I heard your tracks on the homie Monski station, Not Your Average Radio. I was really fucking with him, and he hit me up talking about like, let's collab, let's work. And he was, I saw that he was from New Jersey, out in the East Coast, so I was like, this is dope. You know what I mean? Somebody out on the opposite side of the country heard my shit and was fucking with it. You know what I mean? So that was definitely really dope, man. Because we got to work, and I sent him a beat, sent him the hook laid out, and he sent me back a verse, and then we're gonna put on the mixtape. So shout out to the homie Lorenzo the God, man, out in New Jersey. We're definitely gonna put some work in for the mixtape, and hopefully they expand out to the East Coast, dog. All because of Not Your Average Radio, dog. There you
go. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. I was just telling the homie Darius, I was like, that's what I love. That's why I do Not Your Average Radio. Not only because I like doing radio and I like to hear myself speak. It is what it is. But
yeah,
I've had a lot of artists, from different places collab. I mean, I had one artist, shout out to the homie Busta. Actually, he kind of disappeared. I don't know what happened to him, but when he was fucking with Not Your Average Radio hard, he's from Amsterdam. So he's from the other side of the world, and he was collabing with homies from Fresno, from LA. He fucked with people from who else did he fucked with people from Jersey, but it was not the homie Lorenzo. It was Baby Ray. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's what it's about.
That's what it's about for sure, man. That's why we get on here. That's why we do these interviews. That's why, we do this shit, in hopes that somebody's gonna catch it and hit you up. You'll either gain somebody to fuck with on a track, or you're gonna gain a supporter off of it, man. It's all about networking, man. Really putting in the work, figuring out how to get the music out, dog. And this is definitely a good way to do it, man.
There you go. And it's good to hear the stories, because sometimes I don't hear the stories, and it's like I like it. I like hearing that my station's actually doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, dog.
It's actually worth it. Like.
And I'm sure there's more people out there, that probably haven't really spoke out about it, but I'm sure it's happening. People have connected to the station. Hey, where else are play at? I saw on your shit, it said Australia.
Okay, so if you guys hear my little introduction, I say, yo, this is Not Your Average Radio, big homie Monski, mixbosses.com. Mixbosses.com is another online radio station, but they are hosted out of Australia. Yes,
all right.
Australia. So this show right now, I'm recording it. So then I have to upload it to mixbosses.com, and it'll like replay. I call it rebroadcasting because it sounds cooler. But basically, it's just replaying it, and it's actually based out of Australia. But it's another online radio station. So all you have to do is go to mixbosses.com, and you'll see it playing there. This right here will be replayed on mixbosses.com on our Sunday. So it's our Sunday at 2:00, and I'll hit you. I always add you to it, like, with the interview with the homie Darias, not mixbosses.com, blah blah blah. It'll be Sunday at 2 p.m. California time. So
cool, yeah, definitely. I want to check that out.
In Australia, we play Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 11. But since they're 17, 18 hours ahead of us, so for us here in California, it's Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday at 2 p.m. Yeah.
All right, cool.
It took me a while to figure that shit out, but yeah.
No, you got it all down, man. You got it all down.
Yeah, and shout out to the homie T Lee, an artist actually came up to me and he hit me up. He's like, hey, I need to hook you up with DJ D. It's a female DJ, and she's out of Australia, and she has her own online radio station. And then she tuned in to Not Your Average Radio one day, and she liked it, and she's like, yo, I want you to be part of our mixbosses.com. And I've been fucking with them ever since. We've been doing it for probably almost a year now. We've been rebroadcasted on Australia. And
That's dope.
that shit really works. I've had artists, you know, like just like you just asked me right now, like, hey, I kind of heard you said this or whatever, because I guess the artist on SoundCloud, he's like, hey, I'm getting plays in Australia. I guess it tells you like
Yeah, yeah,
like where in the world like someone listened to you. Homie
yeah,
got
yeah.
like two plays in Australia, and like we were at a show and he hit me up. He's like, hey, Monski. He's like, what did you say that other station is based out of? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's out of Australia, you know. And he was like, "Oh shit!" You know, he's like, "After I started fucking with you, you started spinning our tracks. I got these two listens in Australia." I'm like, and again, like I told you, I like
Yeah,
hearing that because holy shit, it actually works. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
that's
that's dope.
crazy, man. Yeah, that's definitely dope, man. Hopefully I get there. Sure, dog.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, man. You let me know. Let me know
I know.
because
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when they hit me up, man. I'll check out the SoundCloud, and if I'm out in Australia, man, I'll hit you up, dog.
yeah, that's crazy shit. That's dope, man. And I just like to, you know, not because it's like, oh yeah, I'm badass, I'm Monski, but I just like to know that it works. That like this is,
Yeah,
you know,
no, definitely. It's feedback based on what you're doing, and that's all. Feedback's always good. Check, make
exactly.
sure your shit's working.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, it's helping you guys as artists, you know what I mean? So if
Exactly, man.
what I'm trying to do is working, and then, you know, like just right now you're on the interview and they're listening to your music, you know, around the world, it benefits you too, you know? So that's how we
Yeah,
do it right here,
definitely,
man.
though. Definitely, man. Definitely, that's for sure, dog.
Cool, cool. Hey, let them know one more time where they can hit you up at. If people in Australia are listening or wherever you're listening from, let them know your links so they can, you know, go check your other music out so you can get some views from Australia, man. That's what we're trying to do.
Definitely, no, yeah, definitely. For my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook, same thing. At Young Darius, YOUNGDARIAS, Young Darius. And that's gonna be on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And for my YouTube is Young Darius TV. You can find my channel on YouTube like that, Young Darius TV, or just type in Darius, DARIAS. And on SoundCloud, which is where I tend to like upload random tracks here and there and just surprise people. And on SoundCloud, you can definitely find newer tracks and probably shit you won't hear on YouTube. So on SoundCloud, type in Darius, DARIAS, and my channel should pop up. It's probably like the third one to the top, third one down. So on SoundCloud, yeah, Darius, man. And I have to tell people too with an A because people usually tend to think it's with a U. So, and people always pronounce my name wrong too. People call me Darius sometimes. I try, I try to let people know, it's Darius, not Darius.
Hey, and that's what's up. I think you're the first artist that I actually pronounce your name right. I'll be honest with you. Yesterday,
No, yeah. I was surprised, man, when I saw the video on Instagram. I was like, oh, here we go, man. Here comes the Darius, man. I was already waiting for it. But no, yeah, you got it right. I appreciate that shit.
no, that was just random because I always fuck up people's names. Like
Yeah.
there's times that I'm like maybe I shouldn't be on radio because I can't even read.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. Hey, well, for all the supporters out there that are listening, if you guys, want to ask me a question or you want the homie Monski to ask me, hit him up on his last post on Instagram. I hit the question up on his comments, and then we get him in time. Hopefully, we can answer him.
There you go. Yeah, hit me up, man. It's just I and M, not IAM. I am underscore Monski. Monski. Sorry, I had to like spell it in my head. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Now, for the people that are listening right now, obviously my supporters, you guys can just hit his Instagram to my last post. I tagged him on it. So yeah, just hit him up with some questions while I'm still on the air, and hopefully I can answer them for anybody out there that's listening.
So my question, Darius, is that your name or how did you come up with that?
Oh man, that's a long, crazy story, but I'll try to shorten it up. Darius, basically, I forgot how old I was. Actually, it was probably about the time that I kind of started rapping, around the same age. And it wasn't because I started rapping that I got the nickname. My cousins actually gave me the nickname because we went to Mexico one year when I was a kid, blah blah blah. Pretty much, they were telling me that I needed a nickname out there because everyone else had a nickname, and they didn't know what to call me. And then when we're out in Mexico, I would always be kicking it with the cousins and shit. We'd be drinking and shit. It's Mexico, no age limit to drinking. So I was out there, drinking with the cousins and shit. I was probably like 13, 14, and I would disappear, man, out of the group. I would always just fucking be running around somewhere. I'd be doing something, or I'd be going somewhere. And I'd always disappear out of the group, and then my cousins would be like, "Oh, where's?" Because my real name's Ariel Diaz, Ariel Diaz. For the people that don't know out there, my real name, that's what it is.
Okay,
So they would always
okay,
be,
okay.
they'd be like, "Where's Ariel at? Where's he at?" And I would just appear, and then I'd come out of nowhere, and they'd be like, "Oh, there he is." And then that just started happening a lot. I disappear, and they'd be like, "Oh, there he is," and so they started like, we're gonna call you Darius, man. You're always disappearing and popping out of nowhere and shit. So that's pretty much how the name came about. Like Darius.
I would have
Crazy.
I would have never guessed. There he
It's
is.
crazy, man. No, it's definitely, it's definitely a good story to tell. And I've always had, out of experience when people ask me how I got the name, and I tell a story and people tend to laugh. They enjoy the story. But yeah, that's how it came about, man. Believe it or not, man. Darius.
That's crazy. And okay, so obviously, like, there he is. How did you come up with the spelling of, like, I don't know, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
Because it's an actual name. Darius is an actual name, but it's spelled with a U. But I pretty much just took that and just put an A on it. Put an A on it to make it a little different, and just kind of ran with it, man. And it kind of, I don't know, it kind of sounded, well, for me, for my ears, it kind of sounded like a little small mixture of both my names put together. I don't know. It might sound weird, but it kind of felt right. I don't know. It felt right for sure.
Well, as soon as you said your name was Ariel, I was like, Darius, Ariel, like, okay.
Ariel Diaz,
Yeah.
Diaz, Darius. I don't know. Like for me, like there's some similarities in the names for some weird reason. I always kind of hear it, and so I kind of just, it kind of felt like it worked. I was like, oh, I fucked with it. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what my cousins call me. They all call me Darius ever since, I was a kid, like younger, like 13, 14. So they've always just called me that. Yeah, I've been Darius for a good while, man.
That's dope. That's what's up, man. All right. So I'm going to, I'm over here refreshing the IG. So again, I am _Monski on IG and Twitter, by the way. Okay, Cali Raw. I think you said that was your cousin, right?
Yeah, Cali Raw.
He put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He put 5 fire flame things. So he's saying the tracks are fire. Yeah, the emojis. So he said that shit is fire.
That right there, Cali Raw. That's my cousin. Well, actually, I never really we never really talked about Pressure Made Diamonds. Pressure Made Diamonds is pretty much like, I don't know if I'd say a group, because it's not like we're a group of rappers like Bone Thugs or anything like that. It's more of the,
maybe more like a crew, like just like you guys kind of work together, but not really a group.
Like a label type of crew type shit, you know what I mean? The squad, pretty much, like it's the image, that we're trying to like kind of put in like the movement and shit. So it's Pressure Made Diamonds, PMD. Cali Raw, that's actually my engineer, my sound engineer, and he produces all my shit. And when I record, he's the one that produces all my my vocals and shit, everything. And then I got my cousin Manny Vision. He does my videos. And then we have the homie Bravo, who also raps. He should be coming out with his mixtape pretty soon too. We're trying to slowly bring him into forefront and shit, putting his music out and kind of getting his name out there too. So watch out for Bravo. There's more. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of people on the crew, man. Shout out to XL, DJ Fix. That's the family right there. But yeah, Cali Raw, man, that's my engineer right there, dog. Shout out to Cali Raw. And he's also on stage and at the shows, like kind of a hype man and shit. But yeah, Pressure Made Diamonds, man, PMD, Pressure Made Season. That's the movement right there, dog.
That's what's up. All right. Also, let's see, Roxy Rocks 559 says both tracks were hot. That was about 15 minutes ago. So shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to Roxy, man. That's one of the supporters that I got out in Fresno, actually.
I saw that 559. I was all right. That's dope.
Yeah. That's one of the. She saw me at the Forest show, and she was ever since she heard me on the show, she really fucked with me. She would hit me up on Instagram and always show support when I would put music out. So shout out to Roxy Rocks out there out in Fresno, man. Much love.
Let's see, YT_Lifey. I'm gonna say exactly what I don't know if I should. I can take it out later. Anyway, this says ask him about Leslie. LOL.
Oh yeah, Leslie.
Hold on. I'm gonna just read all this. He says ask him about Leslie. LOL. Nah, just kidding. Tell him to sell me a shirt already. I'm ready for a new album too. #PMD.
Shout out to Leslie. That's another supporter. That's actually somebody that saw me perform out in Bakersfield for the Sincerely Yours tour with Fora too. That's when she first heard my music and saw me perform. And she's actually been one of like the main supporters that I have right now. And she's always shown support too. And along with Roxy, and Definitely Leslie. Shout out to Leslie out there. I think she's out in Los Banos now. She's up north. Yeah, she's out in Northern Cali. So shout out to her, man. For real, much love to you, Leslie. I know you're listening right now. I'll make sure I gotta send you a T-shirt. I'll get that going for you. But much love to you, Leslie. For real, you always show real support, and just want to let you know I appreciate you for all that shit and everything you do for us, for the PMD movement. And I know she really fucks with us 100%. She's one of those loyal, true fans for sure. So shout out to her, man, for real.
That's what's up. All right. Hey, Alex Casillas5 says, ask Darius who's his favorite cousin.
Yeah, that's my little cousin right there, man. Shout out to Alex, man. That's from acting the food. Yeah, shout out to Alex, though. That's my little cousin, man.
That's what's up. Oh, shit, I forgot to turn on the mic. Yours truly, Fina _. She says, listening to Young Darius interview right now, Not Your Average Radio. So shout out to you for tuning in to Not Your Average Radio. That's what's up.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone that's tuned in right now, and everybody that's posting it on Instagram. Just know, I really appreciate you guys doing that for me. Spreading out the name, spreading out the music, and just really showing that you're out here supporting, man. Appreciate everybody out there that does shit like that,
Definitely. Also, Jay Lizzie, great songs at Young Darius. So that's what's up. There's a lot of supporters, man. So shout out to all you guys.
Definitely, man.
Let me say what's up to you guys. I am Monski, Not Your Average Radio. We do this all the time right here. We got dope-ass artists. We got dope music. And, of course, a dope host. Just saying. So I had to drop myself real quick. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. You gotta let them know who's doing the show, man. Who's putting on the show for us artists out here, man. Definitely gotta let them know what time it is.
Yeah, definitely, man. So that's what's up, man. Again, thank you so much for jumping on. Do you have anything? Okay, so I have right now when we log off, I got 2 of your tracks, The Alcoholic and Russian Roulette. Those are tracks that we've always been fucking with right here on Not Your Average Radio. So I'm gonna just spin them right now when we're done. But you have anything else that you want to talk about? Anything else you want to put out there? Any promotion?
Yeah, just stay tuned, for the mixtape that's coming up. I should be having some dope features on there. I'm not too sure I want to drop a lot of names because I don't know who's really going to commit at the end. But, so far, shout out to homie Lorenzo the God out in New Jersey. I got somebody else out in New Jersey that I'm fucking with, but I'm keeping down the low. Shout out to the homie I Suppose. He's going to be jumping on the mixtape too. He's got a verse on one of my tracks. So you can catch I Suppose on the mixtape. Then the homie Severe, shout out to homie Severe. Hopefully we get in the studios. We've been talking about working for a minute and just haven't found the time to do it, but if time comes, I'm definitely going to get the homie Severe on the mixtape, get him to drop a verse, and that's definitely going to be a dope collaboration I'm going to be looking forward to, man. And what else I got to say to everybody out listening right now? Oh, yeah, everybody that comes out to my shows, any supporters, make sure you know how I do it. You know how I always come in all black. So all the supporters that come and check me out in performance at any shows, any cities, make sure you come in all black. I like to see the supporters come out and I kind of tell who's really here to check out Darius, Yeah, shout out to everybody. That's all the supporters that are listening right now. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. No, man, I'm on the spot right now, so I can't remember. I had a feeling. It was going to happen, man.
Hey, do you want me to drop a couple track or something, and we'll come back?
Yeah, just let's drop Alcoholic, because I know a lot of people fuck with Alcoholic heavy out there, so that's probably one of my very popular tracks that I have out. So let's drop Alcoholic, and when we come back, we're gonna sing my last piece, and then we'll jump out of here, man.
There you go. All right, so introduce it, brother, and I'll drop it.
All right.
That's it. That's all. All right.
Wait, what'd you say? My bad. What'd you say? I didn't hear you. Cut off.
I said introduce it, like, yo, this is my track, Alcoholic.
Yeah, my bad.
With the big homie. Hold on.
Cut off on that at the end.
Hey, with the big homie Monski, the best online radio host, man. The best ever. Just kidding.
Not Your Average Radio, man. Here comes Alcoholic, man, off of my last mixtape, Under Pressure. Alcoholic's definitely been one of those crowd favorites. I've always seen it on the performances. So, yeah, man, check it out, Alcoholic.
Swishers and a big bottle of Hennessy. Trying to get my money right, but I can't stop though. I am an alcoholic. I can't ignore it. Alcoholic. I can't ignore it. Alcoholic. I can't ignore it. Alcoholic. I can't ignore it.
All right, man. That's how we're doing it right here. Not Your Average Radio. Big homie Monski, mixbosses.com. We got the homie Darius here, still in the house. What's up, homie?
Oh, what's going on, man? Alcoholic just finished playing, man. I know a lot of fans out there, supporters really fuck with that. So I'm glad you had that in rotation, man, for real.
Yeah, everybody likes that track. Again, maybe that's the track that the homie Lorenzo the God heard and he fucks with you. That's what's up, man. I don't know.
Probably, man. Could be, man, for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I always spin your tracks. I have 3 tracks. Like I said, I got One More Chance, I got Russian Roulette, I got Alcoholic. So I always, I try to, spin one like like switch it up. You know what I mean? You guys.
Yeah, definitely. Now you got 2 new other ones like throw in the rotation, dog.
So yeah, now I know that I got to keep Alcoholic in the rotation, and I'll spin the other new ones as well. So
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
definitely, dog. Yeah.
Okay, so right now when we were off air, you said you wanted to touch on one more. You remember something else that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, brother?
I just wanted to, supporters out there, of course, listening, just pretty much let everybody know I'm gonna keep grinding, man. So everybody listen to my music and checks it out and gives it a chance. The rest is really up to the fans, but I'm definitely gonna put up, my part of the work and my part of the grind. And then, like I said, the rest is up to the fans, man, to really make it expand and really grow. Just people, hopefully, are open-minded about, Mexican rappers, because like I was saying, kind of touched earlier on, people don't really have an open mind on Mexican rappers. Typically, they just kind of put us in a category and just assume that we're going to be a certain type of way or we're going to sound a certain type of way. But I know there's Mexican rappers out there that are doing it big right now, like, Snow the Product and King Lil G, homies like that are, I suppose that are like really doing their shit. And, so yeah, man, people, I want people to be open-minded about us Mexican rappers, because there's, I'm not your average Mexican rapper, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely, man.
I like that. That's what's up.
And that's not to put anybody down, and I hope nobody really takes offense to that. But that's just my view on the type of artist that I want to be and the type of artist of music I want to put out. Because I feel like being a Mexican, it's really hard. It's really hard to get accepted in the rap game, man. And it's definitely something that holds the rapper back. I like to kind of remind people just keep an open mind about that. Don't put me in a category just yet. Make sure you check out the music, check out what I'm talking about, and then people will really realize it. But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, definitely just gonna keep grinding, gonna keep doing all these shows, keep touring, gonna keep visiting different cities, man. Do more out of state shows. I already, like I said, I did Salt Lake City, Utah. I've done Vegas. I've done Tucson. I've done Phoenix, and then a lot of cities in Cali. And I'm definitely gonna plan on keep on doing that. Hopefully I get to jump on the Homegirl Reveries tour. Shout out to Reverie. I chopped it up with her a while back, and she kind of told me, if I wanted to jump on the tour, to hit her up. I'm gonna try and jump on a couple shows on the Reverie tour, and just stay moving, man. Stay putting in this work, and like I said, the rest is up to the fans. The rest is up to the fans to really spread the music and show support. You know what I mean? Definitely, they play a great part in any artist's success, and yeah, just supporters that are supporting right now and listening. I know you guys are loyal, and I know you guys, really fuck with me. Definitely, look forward to putting this mixtape together for you guys. Check it out. Hopefully, you'll vibe with it and keep the Pressure Made, PMD, movement growing. And Darias, hopefully, the name gets heard and it puts on the map. We put some serious work in. So shout out to all our supporters again, man. Much love to everybody that's tuned in. Really appreciate all that shit.
There you go, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out to the homie Darius. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I want to touch on a little bit what you said, and you're absolutely right. Like, at least in my experience, like I fuck with Young Baka Productions and like everybody that kind of like fucks with him and stuff like that. And it's very important to know that, especially when we're underground, I'm an underground radio station. You guys are underground artists. You guys, like, it's really important that we help each other out, and not because you're black, you're white, you're Chinese, you're purple, you're alien, or whatever the fuck you are. If you got good music, you got good music, and
Exactly, man. It's all about the music.
Exactly, and I've seen that. Like, everybody, there's a lot of Mexican rappers that fuck with Young Baka. There's a lot of, black rappers or whatever. But at the end of the day, we go to the show and we just watch these artists perform their set. And they have a dope ass set. I don't give a fuck what color you are. I'm gonna go up to you, shake your fucking hand, and say, "Yo, that was dope as fuck." You know what I mean? Because it's more about the music. It's more about hip hop or even singers. Just the other day, the homie Young Baka, the last We the West, they had like an alternative guy, fucking and what was his name? Chase E. And we had a drum set, and the motherfucker was like yelling into the mic, and I was like, "This is kind of dope, because it's something different." You know what I mean?
So, definitely, man. People gotta be open-minded to music, man, definitely, because that's something that I see a lot of people aren't, always open-minded about music, man. I don't always listen to hip hop. I have a lot of influences outside of hip hop as far as music goes. I listen to a lot of different shit from like rock bands like Circus Survive to like fucking singers like Sade, which is like somebody that I really fucks with, and that's just music outside of hip hop. It's just people got to be open-minded to it. You know, it's all music at the end of the day, and makes it feel a certain way. You know, it's all good.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so that's very important, man. So everybody that's tuned in, you know, fuck with everybody, man. As long as they're doing their thing, as long as it's, you know, they're doing good music, doesn't matter what their background is, you know. Like, the more diverse their background, probably the better the music, because, you know, they have a lot to relate from.
A lot to offer. They got a lot to offer.
Definitely, man. That's what's up, man. This is a dope interview, man. Again, thank you so much for jumping on the interview with me right here on Not Your Average Radio, brother. That's what's up. And again, like I told you before,
thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Like I told you before, like, you're welcome anytime. Just, you know, shoot me, shoot me a text, shoot me a DM. Say, yo, Monski, I got my mixtape is coming out, my album's coming out. I want to, let's talk about it. Let's do our thing.
Yeah, definitely. No, yeah, the next one we'll set it up like that, man. You know, I'll have the project, you know, almost done, and I'll probably, you know, premiere like another song on the station, man, and, you know, we'll just talk about a little bit more about the mixtape, man. But yeah, definitely we'll get that set up soon, man.
There you go. That's what's up, man. All right, so let's hold on. All right, cool. So I got the Russian roulette queued up, and let's do. Did I play One More Chance today? I don't know, but let's play it again. So we'll do Russian roulette and One More Chance right now to so they can listen to a couple more tracks of yours right now when we go. Again, one more time, let them know where they can contact you, and don't sleep on this homie right here, man. He's doing big things.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody can follow me at Young Darias, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Young Darias, YOUNGDARIAS. And yeah, man, just hit me up, follow me, hit me up if you really fuck with the music. You know, most likely I'm gonna reply to you if I see you really fuck with me. So just hit me up. You know what I mean? Don't be shy. Let me know what you think. Show me some feedback. I always appreciate it. And, you know, shout out to homie DJ Monski for having me on Not Your Average Radio. Definitely, you know, somewhere I want to come back and talk more about my next project and hopefully release some more music on the station, man.
That's what's up. Okay, hold on real quick. All right. Hey, the homie Cali Raw, he said, tell him to drop a freestyle.
Put me on the spot, Cali.
I'm just telling you, that shit just came in right now. Right now when you're talking, that shit just came in. It says, tell him to drop a freestyle. It's up to you, brother. If you're down, if you need some.
I'll drop some real quick. All right, check it. All right, everybody that's listening. All right, let's settle down. Let's tune in on this shit. All right. Here's a description to the mission. The only things I'm missing in this world: money, love, and religion. See, I ain't losing faith, but I'm slowly slipping. And this bottle that I'm gripping got me thinking about my vices and the daily sinning. How ironic an epiphany while I'm smoking this J and down in this bottle of Hennessy enemies. Love turned to hatred. I was standing there alone. I guess love couldn't make it. I was standing there alone, cold heart in the making. Yeah, now this cold heart ain't for the taking. Nah, I ain't taking nothing lightly. Everything is kind of pricey. I ain't got the funds to run them up, so I politely open this rap sheet, ink to the patch, classy. Let's go for real. Ain't holding back when I'm rapping. I could be trapping. Yo, lay ain't bagging. My homie gave me word by the bird, take action. He stays gassing, swears that he's cashing. Temptation's a bitch, and that bitch caught me glancing. Yeah, but that bitch ain't got me captured, so I turned to the wordsmith, lyrical assassin. Young.
There it is. Oh, shit. I don't think I've ever had a freestyle on Not Your Average Radio. I think maybe once a long-ass time ago with the homie MC Wiggs. But that's dope, man. That was dope.
Fucking Cali Raw, man. He had to, he had to put his 2 cents, man. But shout out to Cali Raw, man. That's definitely, something we had to do on Not Your Average Radio. You gotta drop a little rap.
That's what's up, man. Temptation is a bitch, and that bitch got me glancing.
Got me glancing.
That's what's up. That was dope. I was like, oh shit, that's what's up, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
So that's it right there, man. That's the homie Young Darias, Not Your Average Radio, doing it real big. Make sure you fuck with him, man. You hear him. He's doing tours. He's fucking with pretty big. Sorry, now my Instagram is blowing up from everybody like fucking saying, oh shit, it's Ivory Foe said, do it. Obviously, this was before you dropped bars. It's Ivory Foe says bars. You know what I mean? So everybody's commenting right now. Shout out to everybody, that's listening, that's fucking interacting with us. This is really dope, man.
Yeah, shout out to her. That's homegirl from San Jose. She actually heard my shit out in Frisco when I went to open up for Reverie out there. So shout out to her for tuning in and dropping the comments. We appreciate that for sure.
YT_live said, tell him to drop Cloud9 or Fire Squad remix on this. I don't have either of those tracks.
Cloud9, I'm gonna have to shoot you that, man. I'm gonna have to shoot you to have it in rotation, man. I don't. Who put that right now?
Oh shit, hold on, I just opened it up. YT_Lifey. So was that Leslie?
Oh, the homegirl Leslie. Yeah. Yeah, she's Cloud9. Cloud9 is one of the Cloud9 is another track actually that kind of got a lot of love on that track, and there's a little bit more harmonizing, a little more on the Bone Thugs type of shit, man. But yeah, I definitely got to get you Cloud9, man. You got to put that in the mix for sure.
Hey, of course, man. This is your station, man. You know, whatever you send me, I'm gonna keep that shit in rotation. That's how we do it right here, Not Your Average Radio, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely, I'm gonna have to send you this for sure, man.
Cool,
So
cool.
Leslie, my bad. He doesn't have it right now, but I'm gonna make sure he gets in. Next time we set up the interview for the mixtape, when the new mixtape comes out, I'll make sure we have Cloud9 in rotation so we can, drop it on the station, man.
There you go, man. So that's what's up, man. Again, thank you so much for jumping on here, premiering your tracks, and allowing me to keep them in rotation. That's what's up. And again, this is your home, man. Whenever you want to drop your mixtape or any other tracks, let me know and we'll do it, man.
For sure, man. Appreciate it, Monski. I'm definitely gonna holler at you, dog.